Hello everyone, Bill Molyneux here. This November 9th after Fallen, and the great Jim Shaw painted some figures for me. The great Jim Shaw of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and I'm going to open them up. I was hoping to do a video at his house, but as many of you know, my wife has health issues and we have a lot of things going on. In fact, several war gamers, I want to say thank you to all of you. I mean, I'm really blessed by the amount of war gamers that would come up and ask how my wife was doing, how I'm doing. I thank all of you at Fall In. It was incredibly nice. So Jim Shaw was kind enough to paint these for me. I asked him how much I owed him, and he said, your friendship pays for him. Well, I'll have to do something for him yet. But we're going to go through these. These are Marx figures and a mixture of some other stuff. And he did a fantastic job on these. So now you're going to notice that they're wearing a brown butternut, and that's for the North Carolina units that man the artillery batteries, like at Fort Fisher, and they became infantrymen late in the war. So these are fantastic. We'll get these mounted up and spray painted with some sealant. So all these incredible Marx poses. There's an artilleryman, and he did this wonderful butternut color. And I just gotta say, now, there was also some French milice that I got from Steve Braun. And look at that. Now, I don't know the manufacturer of this, and I don't know. But these are French milice. Steve Braun sent them to me, and we'll set them off to this side. So we got Civil War figures on one side, incredibly painted by the great Jim Shaw. Old Marx. I don't think these are recasts. I think they're originals. Now I'm going to change that to a North Carolina flag. And we have a Confederate officer. Really, really awesome, Jim. So Jim Shaw's made several videos with me on how he paints quickly, especially in 54 millimeter, but he does other stuff. He has Facebook, so he does take orders, and I don't know how much he charges, but I'm very grateful for his friendship. And I'm in a house that's entirely empty. I got 8 boxes, a wicker chair, and this table as we try to sell it and live in Matthews, Virginia. So these North Carolina troops can fight at Bentonville, Weiss Fork, Eviesboro, pronounced that wrong. So Wade Sokolowski of the Blue and the Gray Education Society, who I am sponsoring all my videos all the way through January. These are just fantastic. This will make an entire regiment of those North Carolina troops that taken out of service from artillery batteries. I mean, Fort Fisher and all, they started to fall. And nice artillerymen there. So they had to, of course, they were manning rifles, muskets. And boy, I didn't realize I gave Jim Shaw so many. Now there's another French milice. So French milice here, I'll do a close-up of them. I don't know. I know somebody out there, Mr. Dave M. By the way, it was his birthday the other day when I saw him at Fall In. So late happy birthday, Dave. These are Confederates, I think armies and plastics, artillerymen. Here's another French milice. These officers are painted so well by Jim Shaw. Did the gold buttons. I mean, it's just phenomenal. We got another French milice. Now, when I pack these back up to take to Virginia, I'm going to put them in a in some bubble wrap in a little box. I don't want them to get dinged up before I spray paint them. All right, now our French Melisse, and Melisse is militia, and we got little chooks, and that's cool. And somewhere in there would be a little Bill Molyneux. Wow, just amazing. This video is already over 5 minutes. So if you're watching this, I want to say thank you. And also, well, I had to leave Saturday afternoon to get things done here at the house. I want to just say thank all of you war gamers that fall in, especially the chuckleheads. Mick McGoldrick, who came to visit me. And so many people came to me and asked me how my wife is doing. Ed, Rusty Miller. I mean, it was amazing to have, it was amazing. And, I couldn't go anywhere without someone stopping and saying, hey, I watch your videos. I know your wife is sick. And I really appreciate that because I always try to stay very perky and positive. And sometimes it's hard to do that, but I managed to keep going. Soon I'll be living with her in Matthews, Virginia by April. And when this house is sold, I'll live with Kevin, Colonel Handsome for a while. But again, I wish all of you the very, very best. Fall in 2025 was spectacular. And the Chuckleheads, oh, they were just great. They checked on me Saturday night because I had to leave in the afternoon. And they checked on me, called and said, hey, Bill, you all right? And they checked in on Sunday. And Walt Leach, Kevin, Mike, Derek. So I think that's it. I'm going to box up my wonderful figures that Jim Shaw gave me and say, stay safe, be kind, be courteous, and be true to your school. And please watch all the videos I made because they help the Blue and the Gray Education Society. Bye-bye, everyone.